Distractions. Minecraft. Plan of action for today. And I've got quite a big goal, actually, for today. We do have the pre-release of Optifine, which is good. It's very good, very good. Quite a big goal for today. I would like to complete... Hey Discount, how's it going? Did you see my message on Discord? Mind you, I am not yet. Okay, sure. Mind you, I'm not 100% with what I said there, so because it's so hot. You know what, the back end of shulker boxes? I really like that. Why do I not use that in decoration any like? You can still actually access the shulker box from behind, right? That would be a cool little storage idea. Anyway, that's beside the point. That's beside the point. So the plan that I would like to do today, I've finished this hole. So this hole now goes down as far as it needs to go. Whoops. Did the wrong thing there. It's okay. So this hole has gone as far deep as it needs to go. So this is the bottom of the sugarcane farm. Now, what I'm thinking in this hole, we're going to decorate the hole itself. We'll decorate like the walls and everything around here, but I want to start building the actual the farm itself. I want to start building it today, and I would like to do this entire layer, including decoration on the walls and the floors and things like that. Now, this floor I probably will go a little bit deeper with the floor, but the actual farm itself is going to stop here. And I would like to do the farm. So in order for me to do the farm actually properly, I'm going to need to get all the way up there and dig myself down so I know where the collection point system is. So let's go up there real quick. Ah! Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. Very good. We're there. Okay, so this is what looks like the collection point system. If I break away this, I'll probably find water on the other side. Maybe. There it is. There's the water. That's what I'm after. Okay. Right. Okay then, that changes things ever so slightly. So that needs to stay there. So I'm gonna get rid of those. And then we'll get rid of these bits here. So underneath that bit there is the water. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna dig this all the way down to the bottom, basically. And the reason for that is so that I can then put in the water itself. And then we can, because the first part of each layer that we're going to build is the collection system. And then we can build the rest of the farm, right? From there. So we'll do the collection system first. So do I want Silk Touch or do I want Fortune? I'm going to go Fortune. And because I've got the haste beacon still up, this is not going to take too long. Whoopsie. Okay, so now I need the shovel. Weirdly, I feel like the stone is quicker, maybe? I'm not sure. And then we've got a little bit of the deep slate. So there we go. So that goes all the way down to the bottom. Now, we don't actually need to go all the way down to the bottom with that, but that at least gives us a little bit of a groove for the collection chamber. So we've got that. And I'm a little bit happier with that. Also, what I might do, I might break away the soul sand there. I might even put in the soul sand down at the bottom, maybe. And How am I going to do this? How am I going to do it without making a mess everywhere? I'm not sure. Okay, so let's... How are we going to do this? I think the best way forward for me... So I need the green stained concrete, and we also need lime stained concrete. And that's going to be the two colors that we use for the redstone circuits. Maybe yellow as well. Just to give it a little bit of color. So we want lime, yellow, and green. We've already got loads of green stained concrete, so I'm okay with that. It's the lime that I don't have, because I don't really have too much white dye to make the lime. I think it's white that you have to make lime dye with, maybe? I can't remember. As you can see, my chests are full to the brim of junk. No. At some point I will need to... I do have some lime dye there. So that's cool. That's the first time I've picked up lime dye, apparently, because I'm getting a bunch of... bunch more blocks. Ow. But we do have about a stack of green cactus here, so let's go and smelt that to turn it into green dye, and I think you need white dye for it. The next thing I want to do is I want to go and get as much yellow dye as possible. So let's go and do that, because I want the yellow stained concrete too. And I'm also going to do red stained concrete as well. And we'll use those colors. The reason why red stained concrete is because getting red dye is very, very easy. I think we've got some sunflowers. I think I've got sunflowers somewhere, so I should just be able to bone meal a bunch of sunflowers. There they are. Perfect. Very good, very good. And I'll probably just turn the poppies into red dye, because I've effectively got unlimited poppies at the moment. I do need some bone meal, and then some bone meal for the white dye. Well, I'll tell you what, that will be enough bone meal, because let's do 16 white dye. Okay. And then we will bone meal a couple of sunflowers real quick. I think I'm going to leave this sunflower here as well. Just because I can. There we go. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Perfect. That actually creates a lot of yellow dye. So, again, first time I'm picking up some of these dyes, which is interesting. So, it doesn't take long to get the dyes that you want. I do have some more supplementary green dye there. And some lime dye. So it is the green and the white dye. I thought it was. Okay, good. Very good, very good. Oh, I've got some white dye as well left over there. So cool. I'm going to put the paper in that. God, even all of my sorted chests are difficult. I'm just going to take those out because it seems like I'm getting some more... Every time I pick up a colored dye, it seems to help me out a little bit. Now, I believe... Yes, cocoa beans! So, at some point, I need to set up some form of small cocoa bean farm just because... Just for completionist method purposes. That one's empty, though, so we can get rid of that. Perfect. Pop that away. Got 2 empty shulker boxes at the moment. We've got those pink petals. Now, do the petals turn into dye? Aha, they do. Okay. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Very good, very good. And something else for us to think about. Mycelium. I don't know where that has came from, really. Pink wool. Suspicious stew. I'm kind of gonna eat that straight away. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I got a jump boost. Whee! I got a jump boost from that suspicious stew. Awesome. Whee! I'm back to normal. I mean, eventually I will just get a jump boost and speed boost and stuff for this entire area. Because that'd be quite fun. Hot and sleepy as a warning. Okay. Okay, noted, discount. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, we might have to cancel today because if it does get too hot for me, like, I'm already just, like, sweating like crazy. Okay, let's go and make some more concrete. I'm only going to do like a stack of each of the colored concretes. Not like what I did here where I made way too much green concrete. Just going to make a stack. But that does mean that I need sand and gravel. Of which I have none. I've got a little bit of gravel. That's frustrating. I've got some more gravel there. That's good. So we might need to go and get some sand then, I guess. So I don't have any sand. I've got quite a bit of gravel now. Okay, perfect. So really I want a stack of yellow. Let's do the lime first, because I think the lime is probably the most important. I've got too much green concrete, that's what I've decided, but I can use green concrete elsewhere, so I'm not too annoyed that I've got too much green concrete. I can use that in other things, whereas the lime, well, I can reuse the lime as well, but whereas like the red concrete and the yellow concrete is like completely useless outside of redstone contraptions. I need sand. Do I not have any? Oh, not much. Okay, this is the plan. We're gonna do the lime first. I only want a stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should be enough. Gotta collect your daughter. Okay, sure. We will do a 1. I only did 1 of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. With a little bit extra, I guess. My bad. And we'll do some red. Then we'll swap back the lime. And I will do the rest of the lime because I don't have any more lime dye. Okay. So that gives us at least a little bit of an option there. I still have some gravel and sand left. Not much, though. So at some point I will have to go and do... Well, what is effectively a gravel and a sand trip, right? Like... I got a shulker box of compressed ice there as well. Yeah, so I'll have to do like a gravel... Oh wait, we've got some gravel. We've got some more gravel up here, like. So the gravel can go away up there. Okay, so I do have a little bit of gravel. A little bit of green terracotta as well. Completely useless there. Okay, good to know. Very good, very good. Bone meal, that can go in here. Okay, so, I mean, we've got a little bit of the concrete, so... Now, what I should do, if I'm smart, is turn off the beacon power. So in order to do that, I'm just going to pop that on there. That should stop the beacon powers. Perfect. And then that means that when I mine through this, I'm not just decimating it. It's at least a little bit more controlled. There we go. We've got all the red. Sorted. Did some fall down here? It did. Well spotted. Anything fall down in here? Nope. I do have more green dye there, but I don't actually think I'm going to need it just yet. I might make some more lime green, honestly. Something else that we need to do after this is just like heal all of our tools because I want them to be 100%. I might actually take that beacon down, maybe? No, I won't. Not just yet. Whoopsie. I made a boo-boo. That was what I was trying to avoid. Oh, one of them is done. Look. If I had a button here, I could activate it. Maybe I should invest in a button that will activate the whole system. Auto collect. Because I get a little bit of sugarcane from that, so that's good. Bear with me. I am pressing coffee. In case you can hear the rumble that is vibrating through my microphone, I'm getting quite a lot of resistance. That is the most... There we go. What? Look, it did it! Oh, we saw that. I need to go back through the, into the VOD and see what happened there. See if we can replicate which one got triggered. Because one of these got triggered and it didn't activate the rest. So we need to find that before we start building this en masse. We need to figure out which one got triggered. So let me have a look through the VOD. Bear with me. This might take a minute. So just shut up past Womble. Where's the VOD? VOD. Wah. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Might not be at a good angle. Here, I'll show you what I can see. There you go, there you go, there you go. Okay, so we're looking to see which one triggered here, because once we know which of these observers is triggering and not sending the correct pulse, we can adjust it so that it will. Oh, damn it, I missed it. I missed it. Here, let's playback speed 2.5. Okay, keep an eye on it. It's there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? It looked like it was the fourth one. away from us. So that would be the one directly in the middle. I don't understand how that could be a thing. But the thing is, we tested all of these and it worked every time. I want to double make sure that it is this number 4 there. It's definitely that number 4. Okay, so this is what we learned. This is what we learned. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one there, the one directly in the middle, is the one that fired but didn't trigger this redstone circuit. 1, 2, 3, 4. This doesn't make any sense. Why? It should be going through this extender here, which then goes through this extender. Maybe this fourth one isn't making it all the way over to here, and then by the time it's gone through that extender, it's not hitting this. We need to run some tests. Oh, right. Yeah, I remember why that was there. Fourth one. So, this is the test that we're going to do. When I place the block in front of this, those pistons should fire. Oh, bollocks. No. It triggered it because they grew. That's annoying. That breaks the test a little bit. How's the best way that I can see this myself? I know how to do this. I know how to do this so that I can watch what's going on. Bear with me. A little bit of redstoning is happening now. Okay, so this is what's going to happen. I am simulating the sugarcane here growing. It hits the observer, and I'm going to turn it off and then on because the piston will fire. That will turn this off, and that will turn. Hopefully, those pistons should fire as well. So let's have a look. But we saw that it didn't work. And it was definitely that one. Let's try it again. Yeah, it definitely triggered it. Intermittent problem then? But I mean, we caught it. We caught it on camera. It was definitely this one that was triggered and it didn't activate this that was going on in here. It definitely fired it. I don't get it. I don't understand. Maybe it was the third one then? It looked like the fourth on the video, but... yeah, definitely firing it. Maybe it was this one then? I don't get it! I don't get it! Why is it an intermittent problem? That one. Hold on. No, definitely worked that time. I don't understand. I don't understand why it doesn't collect sometimes. It should do it every time. It's genuinely really confused. That's really confused me. I thought we'd figured it out. I mean, if anyone can figure out a way of, like, figuring out which one is causing it not to collect on the other side, let me know, but I've just done a test on every single one of those observers, and it's fine, so I don't know. I mean, I can't do anything else about it, right? Like, Oh, right. Yeah, of course. Now I'm stuck here. Because I blocked off the, whatchamacallit, and I can't mine through that, so that means I lose all the scaffolding, but okay. Hate scaffolding, man. So annoying. There we go. That will do. That will give me a little bit of leeway with it. It's so that's so frustrating. I mean, I don't know what has caused that. Okay, that's beside the point. The next thing that I want to start doing is start collecting redstone supplies. So the biggest thing that we need is comparators. That's going to be the first thing. Redstone torches. We need pistons, and we need observers. So those are the four redstone components that are in the whole thing. I will need some hoppers as well, and I need some hopper minecarts and some droppers. We've got enough droppers there, so that should be fine. We'll also need some redstone dust, and I guess some repeaters too, and then some detector rails, and also some powered rails, along with normal rails. So this bit at the top here is kind of like an indication of everything we're going to need. That and the minecarts as well, which is a little bit more specific. So let's... Ooh, that's coffee. That might be a little bit strong. I can smell it's very strong. Whew, that does smell very strong. I think I got my ratios wrong when I made the coffee this morning. So we're going to need a little bit of iron. That's absolutely... a little bit of iron. We're going to need a lot of iron. But I think the number one thing that we're going to need is like redstone dust, that sort of stuff. Let's make up the comparators first. So let's go and get some stuff for making up comparators. So comparators, they have stone at the bottom. So it's just normal stone. So we will use that. They have one nether quartz thing. They've got a lot of torches in them, right? So we want to make quite a bit of torches. And that... yeah, so we need a lot of torches. Okay, so that's going to be... the next objective is to get a bunch of wood for torches, sticks, which I'm going to use the... I guess I can use the oak logs. I'm going to need a lot of torches, so we are literally just going to go like that. I don't have any more redstone though. So it might be a case where I have to go on mine for some redstone soon, because I still don't have enough torches to make a stack of comparators, which is what I want. So we might have to go and get some redstone dust. Because... oh, we've got some redstone blocks here. Okay, so that's okay. I am going to eat into my redstone reserves quite massively. There we go, perfect. Right, let's... there we go, we've got a stack of comparators now. Perfect, very good. I will put any leftovers in this chest here. We'll put them down at the bottom. Get some more of that dust. Cool. So we've got bunch of comparators. Perfect. Now let's make... we're going to need multiple stacks of the torches themselves. So let's turn the rest of these sticks into torches, because we're still going to need torches too. I'm going to run out of redstone so quick. I can feel it. Coming leftovers. Go in that box there. Perfect. Okay. I want a... I want to do the... so I want to do the actual sugarcane system first. So we want the pistons. So we need iron for that. Cobblestone this time. More redstone. And wood, I believe, which we've all got. Cool. I need to break that into the dust. Not that much cobblestone right there, so let's get another stack of that. Wait, no, what am I missing? Oh, it's the iron. Right, got you. Do I have any iron in here? I've got some iron blocks, so we will utilize that for the iron. Because that's what that iron was for. It's for breaking down to make components. Perfect, 32. So we do have a stack of pistons now, which is great. We're going to need more iron on top of that. Now we want observers, which is some more quartz. And yet more redstone dust as well. What's in here? Oh, okay. Okay, so we've got some loot in here that I didn't realize that I haven't unpacked yet. Okay. Some of which is gravel, which can go in my gravel box. Alright, I'm gonna put that here. I don't know when this loot was. I mean, this must have been a while ago, because that's been in that chest for a while, so it's fine. I will need chests. Now I come to think of it. Let's, because we're gonna need hoppers. We're gonna need a lot of hoppers. So we will craft up some hoppers real quick. What was I after? I was after observers. So we want 2 of those. 1, 2. I know there is cobblestone in here somewhere. Oh, there's loads back down there anyway. So, let's go and get the cobblestone. Observers are weird to make. It's these. So let's have a look. Yeah, because it's like 2 sets of dust, so twice as much dust you need for observers. There we go, that's a full stack of observers. Perfect. And we'll put those spare 11 in the overflow chest, which is here. We've got a few extra hoppers there, so that's going to be a lot of hoppers, but we don't need quite as much hoppers as what we need everything else, right? Like, the most amount of things that we probably need is torches themselves. Do we have like we've got a full stack of torches. I will need some repeaters, so let's make up some repeaters real quick. Oh, I don't have any more torches. I only got 6 repeaters. Lovely. Oh, I didn't turn the yellow concrete into actual concrete. It's still the powder variant. Okay, well, let's do that real quick too. Not that I'm gonna need the yellow concrete that much, but it's quite a nice change of color, I guess. There we go. Turned it all into concrete. Dun dun dun. So that's my redstone lines and circuits and things. We've also got the green concrete lines there. Okay, so the idea is we've got the train tracks as the normal green concrete. We've got the redstone at the back of the actual farms. That's going to be the lime. Then the collection system is going to be the yellow. Actually, I might break it up. So I might do like the collection system is the lime up here. So that would include everything. That would include these lines here, basically, like that top line. The bottom line down here, that could be the yellow because that's the lighting system. Yellow is lighting, and then the whatever we've got here. Well, I guess this all comes under collection system. So maybe we didn't need the red at all. So we've got green, lime, yellow. And then a little bit of red in with the dropper dispenser, which there won't be that much of that, so I won't need as much red. Cool. Perfect. And let's make some more repeaters. We've only got 8 dust, is that right? It is. That's it. This is my last little bit of redstone dust. Dude, like, I've got through my redstone supplies, like, so quick. Yeah, I've got through my that's it. That's all the redstone I have left. 7 blocks and 7 dust. That's not a good sign. I guess that's for the rest of the dots that we need. We've got a spare. What's it there? Cool. So we are going to have to go and mine for some redstone at some point. Oh yeah, that's very strong coffee. Too strong. Too strong. Might have to dump it. The lever can go back in here. Not quite sure why I've done that. I guess the droppers there are actually spillover, so we'll put that in there. Okay, cool. So if we're doing lighting then, the actual lighting system itself, I need to measure out exactly. Oh, right, I see. So the lighting literally starts at the bottom of that. It's almost as though I planned that. So that is where the comparators are going to sit on top of. I guess there's one more. Maybe not. Maybe this is the last one. So that one isn't a thing. Okay, good to know. I think it's there. I will double check this in a sec. We'll actually use some proper measurements so that I get it right. Cool. Okay, so that's where all the comparators are going to go, and then we need from the comparators go into a block here. How is Dr. Womble? Dr. Womble is okay. I'm not, you know, it's quite warm. I am building redstone circuits. So something else that I do want to do before we finish this area off with like the redstone and stuff. But basically all I'm doing right now is I'm marking out where the redstone itself is gonna go. But something else I want to do is I want to decorate these walls a little bit more. And so we'll kind of like do each layer at a time. So I think I'll put the redstone in first. Now we need the collection system there, which we said was going to be normal green concrete. I'm just going to do a tiny little bit here first. So we'll do that, and we'll do this bit. Now, obviously at some point the rail will have to loop. This loop is relatively easy because it can just come out like this bit. That can go just around there. We'll have like some powered rails on that line. Have some powered rails to give the minecart a little bit of a boost. Humble. Okay. Then from here, I need to figure out. So that powers this. This, I think we have redstone torch here. Negative, redstone torch on the other side. Yep, redstone torch on the other side. Okay. Brings joy to people, however, licking. Oh, sharks. I'm already running out of yellow concrete. Oh no. No. It's gonna take a lot of yellow concrete. We're gonna have to go and get some we're gonna have to go on a trip for concrete, aren't we? Mainly sand, but also gravel. Okay. Good to know. But also something that I wanted to do, I wanted like a color gradient, a gray. So like right at the deep bottom, I wanted like black stone that would then turn into like the deep slate which then turns into the stone, and then the stone kind of like turns up into, like I wanted. That's what I wanted. So we need to go and get some black stone first, I think, for the decoration. We also need a hell of a lot more redstone supplies, because what we've got here is not good enough. That is not going to do us. So today's stream might be a matter of, for the most part, it might be a matter of just very simple resource gathering, because we do need a lot here. And like I said, I want to decorate this hole that we've made so it's not just like a square. I want it to be interesting shapes. So we'll have to do that at some point. But for the time being, I'm kind of just curious to see how far we can kind of go with the actual sugarcane farm itself. Something else that we need inside the sugarcane farm is water. I think I turned the water from like stair blocks, waterlogged stair blocks. I think that's how I did the original farm. It would make sense because it's easy to contain that water. Right, it can fit in a little bit better. So I believe that block there is actually a stair block, a waterlogged stair block. I think. So if I broke it, it would spill everywhere. So we're not doing that. What are we after? I wanted the torches, so let's go down to get the torches. Something that's good about this is the redstone themselves, the redstone torches, will actually give off a small amount of light. Not much, but a small amount, which will, number one, make it a little bit more mob proof, I guess, because if I get rid of this and I get rid of this area and I get rid of this area is actually lit. Like nothing can spawn there because of the redstone torches. Now that never used to be the case. You never used to be able to use redstone torches to mob proof stuff, but now we can. So I won't actually need any additional lighting in this, and the fact that the redstone torches are being used as a lighting source is pretty cool. Now, I do want to do like a glass fog effect going all the way up through the different layers there, so I will need lights down at the bottom here that's on all the time, but the different layers of the redstone won't have that lighting. So the redstone layers will just have the redstone torches, and when the minecart goes over them, the redstone torches will turn off and then turn on the lights, or turn off the lights. I can't remember. Okay, so we've kind of got that going in there now, and then we probably do something like this. I can hear a skeleton somewhere. We are quite close to a cave. Cool. Okay, so that's the lighting system. More or less, more or less. Something that we do need a lot of, we need a lot of redstone lamps. Now, how do you make redstone lamps? You need glowstone. How do you get glowstone? You have to go to the nether. So, shopping list when we go to the nether, because that's where we're going to go next. For the shopping list, we need blackstone, we need some more quartz, and we need some glowstone. Now, you can also get glowstone from villagers, but I don't really have the villagers set up to get me quick, fast-acting glowstone, so we'll just get it straight from the nether. And eventually, the thing is with the nether, I kind of want to like do a full design in the nether anyway, so I'm not that bothered about like ripping up all of the resources very close to my portal, because the way I'm thinking is that eventually those resources will well, I'm going to rip out the whole of the nether, right? I'm just going to rip it all out and have like a huge nether hub, or like a nether base maybe with like a gold farm here or something, just like little things that I can do. I don't know. I want to have a little bit of fun with the nether. That's what I'm trying to say. This way out needs covering up, because I've only just realized that you can very easily get into my base from here. It does mean that I can put a building on top of this and we can make a good entrance into the cave itself, but that does actually needs covering up temporarily. So for the patch job, we're just going to use the cobblestone, because then I know that there is an entrance there that we can use later on down the line. So I'm going to go and do the cobblestone now while I'm thinking about it. It's something that I should have done a long time ago, and I never really got round to it. I will scar the ground above here for the betterment of the future. So we're just going to cover this up with cobblestone. It's going to look ugly as hell, but there's not really a reason for me to come out this far at the moment anyway. But it just reminds me that there is an entrance here that I can utilize. Now, does this... That's another way into the base, I believe. So I'm going to cover this up as well. There we go, perfect. So it's not the most pleasant of things that I've ever put in the world, but there's also this there's this stone generator over here that I also have that I haven't like touched for ages, and I've got all of this junk here that I've just got scattering around. I've got freaking bamboo knocking around everywhere again. And this was all because I wanted the bamboo wood. So I just put out some bamboo pieces. Don't worry, I'm gonna do a bamboo farm at some point. So there's the block of bamboo, and you turn that into planks. Oh, but the block of bamboo, so you need... How many bamboo do you need to make a block of bamboo? What was that? And what was the, what's it? But anyway, I've got a bamboo raft. I've got a new type of wood. Oh, and it only gave me like 2, but sure. Yeah. I mean, I don't hate it. The color's a bit weird though. And then from there we can turn that into sticks, I guess. Hold on. Because bamboo you can turn into sticks anyway, right? Oh well, it's fine. There we go. That'll just stop that from growing. Okay, sorry, it's getting very hot in my room already. What is the temperature? 28 degrees centigrade. Okay, what is the temperature outside? 23 degrees centigrade. Let me open the window. Window is now open, just so you're aware. Window is now open. It is slightly cooler outside than it was inside, so I open the window. Oh, but it's also very bright. Shows you I'm not used to the daylight. What did we want to make next? It's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel hot. Yeah, me too. I'm very hot right now. The annoying thing is my eczema that I've got on my hand isn't healing. I don't know if you can see a little bit of it. It's like it's not healing. It's supposed to heal in the heat and get worse in the cold, but it just hasn't healed at all. Quite frustrating. It is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna put the bamboo planks in there. I've stopped playing with things that I don't need to play with. Ooh, a little bit of scaffolding though. I'll take that. No, actually I won't. I don't need it at the moment. Yawning, yawning. Got some polished diorite. Tell you what, I do want a little bit of iron, so gimme, gimme, gimme. Sweet. And I need to heal up my pick at some point. Unfortunately, the only real way for me to do that is to gain levels. Well, I guess I can do it when we grind out some stuff in the nether. That's probably the first thing I want to go and do when I'm grinding out materials for this, is go to the nether first, right? Okay, I'm gonna... You gross womble? What do you mean, you gross womble? Stop playing with things that I don't need to play with. Okay. I see. It was a funny quote I said. I see. I'm gonna go and put down my detector rails next. Detector rails are going down next. And then I think I'm gonna work on the collection system itself. So maybe I should put in the water stream. And I still haven't decided how I'm going to do that. Okay, I've decided how I'm going to do that. It's fine. Detector rails. Ooh, we don't have very many. How do you make detector rails? Is it pressure plates? Crap ton of pressure plates. Oh, an iron? Oh, it's so heavy on iron. An iron farm's definitely one of the things that I'm going to have to push to get soon. There's so many farms. Okay, that's fine. I have the detector rails, so they are there. Very good, very good. Normal rails. I need powered rails as well, which is gold. I don't know how much gold I've got. I've got a couple of blocks, right? Oh, okay. This is, again, gold is something that we can farm in the nether. So we wanted quartz. We wanted glowstone. We wanted blackstone. And we now want gold. So that's 4 things that we can get from the nether in a sec. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be going farming. Do you have any redstone left? No, I am going to take that though with me. And we'll take the rest of the rails too. Dispenser, sticky piston. I don't need those. I don't need those, so we can leave those there. Wait, you can't? Oh, you have to pick mine a freaking pressure plate? That's annoying. I didn't realize you had to do that, but that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Spillover boxes here. We'll put the rest of the pressure plates there because, you know, it's redstone stuff. Okay, so what do I want to place down next? The rails. I need some redstone though. So we're going to get some powered rails. Do I need sticks for powered rails? I can never remember. I can never remember how to do powered rails. It is sticks. I was correct. Okay, so that means I need to go back up. Oh no, it's fine. Perfect. That'll do for the powered rails, because I'm not going to need as much powered rails. Okay, that will have to do. Redstone block in there. Cool. Powered rails are on. And I guess we can use the levers to help power the rails. So I'll do the main part of the track first. So this is just the detector rails. Oops, not that one. Cool. And then we want the main rail track. And I think we only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 powered rails. And I will activate that. Cool. Which then means that we can go boop and a boop. Perfect. So there's the rails. They are now powered. Now we need to link this bit back up over to there, and then that makes the loop, which is difficult to do because I've got that beacon in the way and I can't see what I did over there. It looks like... looks like pain. That's what that looks like. I'm gonna go. I have to go up and have a look because I can't. I want it to mirror, right? So I want them all to be the same because when you look down in the glass, it all needs to be identical all the way down. But once I've built the one at the bottom, it should be. It's a lot easier to kind of replicate it because I can just look down through the glass and copy it, basically. At least that's the idea. I see how it works. This is how I thought it would work. I want to make sure we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to get rid of that. No, I'm going to put that there. Now, obviously, the mine carts on those levels, the ones below that, aren't going to have that fancy hop and a skip and a jump and a things all the way around there. They don't need it. They don't need it. But some of them might do something a little bit interesting. Some of them might not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. I might be a little bit like coy with it. They might just do like jumps up and down kind of thing, that sort of stuff. Okay, so I want the... oh, I need the green concrete. Thank you. Green concrete. The last of this green concrete. I do have a little bit more there. Perfect. Oh, no, 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 no. What are you doing in here? You shouldn't be able to spawn in here. What are the light levels down this? Oh, block 0. Okay. But what are the light levels back here? The back here is fine, so this is all good. This is bad. This is all good. This is all fine. This is all dandy. Okay, so it's just in the center at the moment, but that's okay. We can alter this because there will be lighting under here. So let's bring this along this way. I think it has to go like that, right? That was how it was in the what's it. I am going to put that there, just so it looks even. And again, we shall hide that under there. Very good. Okay. This, annoyingly at the moment, I can't complete that properly. I guess it goes up one. Okay, I'm gonna have to Look, this is going to be a matter of like going back and forth, just so that we can make sure that we know where the minecart's going. But then once I know where the minecart finishes and starts, we can start doing the collection system, which will be the next step. But I think before we do the collection system, we should get the water tower put into place, which is not always the best of options. So it does staircase, so it doesn't actually go up straight away there. It does like 1, 2, and then goes up to, and then that's the spot there where the minecart is resting. I love the little bobble it does there. Chat. There is a piece of sugarcane missing in my sugarcane farm. Where has that gone? That wasn't me, was it? There's like one piece of sugarcane that's just missing? Oh. It won't plant there. Oh. I know why. We need a stair. Oh, Lord. Just gonna put that there just for the time being, because that will help contain the water that's about to go everywhere. Cool. That needs to go like that. Then we need a water bucket. I've only got a bucket of axolotl. That's very annoying. Do I not have any water bucket in there at all? Really? Ugh. I've got no bucket at all down here. How have I not got a bucket? Come on, I've got all these chests. There's got to be one somewhere. Blue ice, not a water bucket. Oh my goodness. I don't want to use the axolotl. Yeah. Fine, I'll use the axolotl's bucket. Apparently that was the only water bucket I had. It was the man in the banana costume. Make another bucket. I don't have any iron to spare. I'm not making another bucket. That was ridiculous. That would be ridiculous. Also, hey Kath, how are you, sir? There we go. Perfect. Sorry, I was just having a look at my chat settings because something was wrong with my chat settings and I couldn't figure out what it was. Also, you are willing and able. Awesome. Do you know what I really don't like about the new Discord things? Do you know what I really don't like? They've changed it so that the names are just like one letter and a bunch of dots. It's so annoying in Discord now. Like, you can't see... I don't know. That's so stupid. Like, why have they done that? Huh? I see the names. Okay, so then there's something wrong with my Discord here. I will show you... Yes, you are M ... Read science note. Oh, that's only in streamer mode. I see. Okay. Curious. It is only in streamer mode. Interesting. Oh, I don't know how I like that because I just keep streamer mode on at all times. I see. And that's only for people that have upgraded their account, like, right? You see, there was no way that I would have known that. Because, like, some people are just their normal names. Like, so Buzzcat, for instance, in my Discord, it just says Buzzcat. But now everyone is just, like, a letter and ... But I have streamer mode on at all times. Yeah, it's only the display name. It's really stupid, in my opinion. I feel like that's a weird way of doing it, but okay. Because I always have streamer mode on, so I don't have, like, notifications and stuff. Well, there's also other reasons. I got my name. Mwahahaha. Yeah, I got my name as well. I'm so pleased I got my name. I'm the only Mr. Womble. So pleased. So pleased. Okay, so what was I doing here? So in a sec, we're going to have to go to the Nether. This is actually the minecart hopper block. So that's actually the glass block that contains the minecart hopper. But there we go. We've got the... Nope. There we go. Perfect. I actually want that going up. So we now have, if I had a minecart, that should do a loop. I got the keybind to toggle streamer mode. Right Alt plus M. I might set that up, but I just like to have the streamer mode on at all times. I quite like streamer mode. Now I'm liking it less, so maybe I will start toggling it on and off. But I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to forget to turn it on one day when I'm streaming. I know what I'm like. It kind of makes sense now that the usernames are completely unique. It can be revealing if names were streamed. Yeah, that does make sense actually, Kath. Because they're not tagged names. They are a unique username that only one person has, which is cool. Because that means I've got my name. It's great. But then if that name is leaked, everyone, like on a huge stream, anyone is going to be like trying to contact me, right? Does that make sense? So I get where you're coming from. It does make sense that it would do that in streamer mode. But I guess it is also user error, because the sort of person that will accidentally leak their Discord will probably accidentally leak... It's done it again, look. Oh, for goodness sakes. I don't know what to do. We did all the tests. It should work perfectly fine. We did all the tests, chat. We did all the tests. Oh, we did all of them. Like, we tested it. Every single one. Every single observer we double and triple checked to make sure it fired these pistons as well and activated the minecart hopper. Okay, does my name still just show as a letter? I bet it doesn't. Let's have a look. Not Cathbris. No, it doesn't. Ah, I see. So you can change the nicknames. Okay, that makes sense. You can change your nicknames inside of a Discord. Yeah, I quite like this then. Yeah, I quite like it. But anyway, my point is the sort of person that accidentally streams their Discord is the sort of person that will forget to put on streamer mode in Discord, right? So it makes sense that they've got that safeguard, but I don't quite get who will benefit from it too much, maybe? I don't know. So I don't understand what is causing that. I really don't. It's baffled me. It's nighttime outside by the looks of it. Okay, well, I think we leave that problem for a little bit. I'm going to... Let's put some of this stuff away. Actually, what we could do, we could... overflow. We could... just build this, like, sugarcane bit and then go and get some resources, but I wouldn't mind going on a resource hunt, honestly. You need more cowbell. The setting of turn on if OBS is running is always on by default unless toggled off. I have it toggled off, animal. So actually, I suppose I could turn that back on. But the reason why I had it toggled off was because when I was doing a dual streaming setup, it wouldn't activate streamer mode when it was on a separate PC. So I've just gotten used to having it on all the time. But maybe I should turn that back on. Maybe I should. Maybe I should play around with it instead of complaining. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Okay. I guess, yes. Oh, bugger. I am very warm right now. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so that's fixed that part of the farm there. But I think I would like to go on a resource gathering spree. And for me to do that, I'm going to go to the nether. We'll pop that in there. Put some sticks in, levers in, stone stairs in. Cobblestone can go up there. So the things that we need for the nether, we need blackstone, which is... we're going to need quite a lot of blackstone, I think. Definitely... about 9-ish stacks, I would say. Probably more, eventually. I mean, we'll end up using blackstone eventually, a lot more. But 9-ish stacks to start off with. We need gold. We need a lot of gold. We need glowstone. We're going to need a lot of glowstone. And we need quartz. We're going to need a lot of quartz. Because various reasons. Now, I could harvest the quartz with the fortune and then heal up my picks before while I'm in the nether. But then that will fill up my inventory a lot quicker. So I don't think I'm going to do that. We're going to heal my pick by power of villagers. I just kind of care about the silk touch pick more than anything. So, not like a huge problem. I'm also going to put all of my shulker boxes down there, and we'll pop them in my ender chest, so then I've got them with me. And I'll also pick up that ender chest too. When I say all the shulker boxes, I'm just going to use those two. Not those ones, because they're kind of being used as storage here at the moment. Let's get my axe out. And my hoe, I guess. And I'm going to put away my gold digger pick. Also, I'm curious, that one's the smite sword. Okay, good to know. I'm going to put that away because I don't need that right now. But it does have the loot. It doesn't have the looting that I want, so I do need to get levels as well to get that looting. Okay, let's go and chop down some trees. Jungle wood is still the best type of wood, I think, to mine for sticks. It's fairly easy to chop through. The only problem that you've kind of got is to get through the leaves themselves, because there's quite a lot of leaves. But if you've got a good hoe, then you're usually fairly sound. Perfect. This is just a manual task that I don't mind doing. Just chopping down trees. I actually quite enjoy chopping down the trees now. I never used to. I used to hate it. Welcome back, Discount. Well, there's quite a nice little cool breeze coming in through the window. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So it looks like it's the three of us then for D&D. At the moment, I will say I'm still interested in going. I don't know how long for, though. We'll kind of see. I've got quite an interesting week for you guys. Obviously, I was aware that Janice wasn't available. However, the nature of the preparation that I've done, which you will find out, we don't need Janice this week. Or at least not right away, anyway. You will find out, though, in all good in time. I spent a lot of time, like, kind of putting in prep for this one in particular. This week has probably taken me the most amount of prep time, just because it's a challenge to get it right with Roll20. And I'm still not happy with a lot of the stuff that it's doing, but yeah. Well, you'll kind of see. It's a bit different. It's a bit different this week. I'm still not happy with Roll20. I know you don't like it. The thing is, like, I really like Roll20 for the world building element of it. So like being able to do the dynamic lighting and stuff, I really enjoy that. And I like really putting that to, like really like trying to challenge myself to come up with unique maps with that in mind and doing that sort of stuff. So that's why I like to use everything in Roll20, because it does become very difficult when you outsource it to get all of that to work. If you outsource it to D&D Beyond. So like the character sheets and stuff don't quite work as well. Like your dynamic lighting and things, it's a lot more difficult for it to set it up. It's not impossible, it's just difficult. And I would rather make it easier for myself, honestly. Chopsticks and nuts. Yeah, no, it definitely took the most amount of time, because they've been updating a lot of the dynamic lighting is the tokens, not the character sheets. Yes and no. There are special things that, because the tokens, you're kind of right, the tokens are you can change the dynamic lighting through the tokens. However, I've got it so it goes through the character sheets, not the tokens, because then I can bring in other things and change your character sheets really easily. You'll find out why, I think, this week, actually, because there's yeah, something's changed. I'm not gonna tell you. I will admit though, the character sheets in Roll20 aren't quite as user friendly as D&D Beyond. But like I said, it's kind of easier just to use the in-house Roll20 stuff for what I want to do it with. It's complicated for me to tell you without giving spoilers away. And I'm sure there's workarounds. Like, there's probably ways to work around it, but I mean, I may as well just not outsource it. It just feels like too much effort to use 2 different programs anyway. And at the end of the day, that's the main reason, is the fact that I don't need 2 different programs running. I'm already out of, like, space. Screen space, so. But yeah, no, you can tie in your tokens to the character sheets, which is what I've done. So the character sheet is the token kind of thing. So no matter how many times you pull out that token, it's always going to have the character sheet attached to it. I'm not sure you can do that with the Roll20, with the D&D Beyond. Wait, no, actually you probably could. Yeah, you probably can. It's just, yeah, it's just not as easy. You just can't change the character sheet as freely and easily if it's a D&D Beyond one. Especially because I don't have a subscription to D&D Beyond as well. So it's like, but I've got a subscription to Roll20. I do like D&D Beyond. Just so we're aware, I'm not anti D&D Beyond. It's just I can't run both. It's got to be one or the other. And D&D Beyond doesn't have all the mapping and lighting system that you can do in Roll20. So I opted for Roll20. That's kind of like the end. Yeah. Before Cow's campaign, though, I'd never actually used D&D Beyond, so I kind of like, with D&D, I've always done it online through Roll20, and I've always used the Roll20 character sheet, so I'm a lot more used to how you code those character sheets over the D&D Beyond ones as well. So I've also got, like, bias, if that makes sense, and I'll fully admit that I am biased for the Roll20 system, but I do appreciate it. It can be annoying. I played on paper once. Yeah, I've never done actual IRL D&D ever. I've never done paper-based D&D. It's always been online. I've never done it face to face over the table. I'd like to at some point. I think it'd be an interesting challenge. I might take the campaign or like elements of the campaign that we're doing right now and introduce it to like say my work friends at some point. I think that could be quite interesting. I mean, obviously it won't be as expansive campaign that's lasting like over a year kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's not going to be like that, but I mean, we could do like some of the little areas. I could definitely transpose them. Especially because I make all of my own maps as well. It would be quite easy for me to do that. All I'd need to do is just get the original maps and kind of blow them up onto a bigger sheet so we could play around a table. I only ever played with foreigners. So I used to play with Americans. I used to have like a fully American team, US. So Discount is the only British person I think I've ever played D&D with. So I am also in the same boat. Apart from Discount, like I've only ever played with foreigners. Alice, she lived above. Once upon a time, we had everyone around, tea, coffee, biscuits, very posh snacks. It was great. Nice. Do you know what? I would love to do IRL D&D at some point. That'd be great. But I think being a DM would be too stressful. I can't DM like multiple things. I'm sure there would be some IRL group that's fairly locally to me that I could probably join. It's just I don't have the time to do that. You know what I mean, right? And I'm sure there's some group somewhere that I could probably join and have a bit of fun with. But the danger of that is that you don't know the players that you're getting in with. I mean, unless you do know them. So yeah, I've only ever played Hello Aeroplane. I don't know if you can hear it through the microphone. I don't think you can. I can just about make it out through the outside of my headphones. Yeah, so D&D I've never really played. I've never played IRL. It's always been an online thing, and when I first got into it, I don't think D&D Beyond was actually a thing. I don't think it was actually a thing. I think it was pre D&D Beyond, maybe. I will double check that. When did D&D Beyond... Date launch, 2017. Yeah, so it would have been pre-D&D Beyond. We switched to Discord during COVID. Understandable. I think a lot of people did that. Yeah, so when I first got into D&D, it was pre-D&D Beyond. So we didn't have D&D Beyond. So that's kind of, I think that's another reason why I don't like playing with D&D Beyond, is because I never really properly have used it and not properly explored it. Whereas Roll20 I know quite well, and I'm actually quite excited to try another roleplay game with Roll20, not Dungeons and Dragons, because that's one of the wonders with Roll20 is that you aren't limited to just Dungeons and Dragons on there, right? You can do anything, really. I mean, we did Lasers and Feelings, although I kind of half-assed that one. Didn't really, like, come up with all of the stuff for it, but you get what I mean. So another reason I like Roll20 is that you're not just limited to D&D. And I do have other games on Roll20 that maybe one day we could have a go at playing. Now I know how to use Roll20 a little bit more. I'm a lot better at setting up the world generation and stuff. Maybe we can do that at some point. Pen and paper and drawn maps for like 5 years or so, yeah. Weird. That's cool. I mean, I'm drawing hand-drawn maps, right? Like, that's what I'm doing. I'm just transposing them into D&D Beyond. Not D&D Beyond, Roll20. So I'm just, like, importing them into Roll20, my drawn maps. So I'm kind of playing it like that, but... And I'm using pen and paper in the way that, you know, I've got a notebook and I write down the notes. Like, that's about as far as I go with the pen and paper thing. For character sheets, that... Do you know what I should do? I should print out the character sheets instead of having multiple tabs up, because that would just be easier for me, and then I can just roll the die and I'll tell you what the actual number is or something like that. But then the character sheets aren't going to be linked to the tokens for all the monsters, so that could be irritating to do. It would save me screen space, but yeah. Maybe that's what I should be doing. I can definitely do that. Gonna chop down the other two here, and then we'll replant the junglewood. You need food! Yeah, go and get food. I do plan on stopping this and starting D&D at 4 o'clock. I will try my best to actually start D&D at 4 o'clock. That being said, it's definitely become more of a 4:30 start than a 4 o'clock start, right? Like, I guess arrival time is 4 o'clock. We don't actually start at 4, do we? We start after 4. But I will do my best to get through that as quickly as possible today. That's why I'm kind of only doing, like, a small project, so I don't kind of, like, get enticed in. I say a small project, I'm doing a very big project, but I'm just kind of, like, doing resource gathering and that sort of stuff. We're all there at 9, but you have to always get something to eat. Yeah, I know, it's difficult because I don't really start my Saturday streams until like 1 PM, and I usually end up starting later because I'm like doing this, that, and the other, right? So then I'm like playing the game, and it's very easy to just get distracted with games. Like Minecraft's not too bad because you can kind of just stop that and start another time, but it's very easy for me to lose track of time, right? So you guys are always there. I'm fully aware it's me. I'm the one that's that is usually late. I'm aware it's me. I do my best, but yeah. I mean, like sometimes it takes longer to set everything up as well. The stream stuff, because I do have to switch the way that the stream works too, so there's a little bit of other stuff. So it's not the end of the world if anyone's late. Like, I can stall. But I'll try today, because I am busy after the stream, weirdly enough, today. So, like, this evening I'm going out to see a friend, so I do kind of like have to shoot off after the stream, so it is I'm already kind of like limited down to space today. Gonna get some fish and chips real quick from the fish place nearby. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Not a bad idea. Back in 30 minutes, yeah. Not a problem. And we got 2 more trees left. Maybe a third somewhere. Yeah, there you go. I thought I heard something. I reckon I heard that grow. Ah. Break it! Thank you. Is there any wood there that's kind of like left? I'll break some of the leaves up just to make sure that we don't get any floating leaves. The other day when I was doing this, I did I left a log that was hidden inside inside leaves, and we just had a floating bush there, and it was very annoying because I spotted it and I was like, I can't be bothered to fix that now, and then I forgot about it, and I was like, okay, now I need to go and do it. Found it again later and I was like, why didn't I do that? Why? At some point in the not too seeable future, I might abandon this area and start afresh, just so that we get like that challenge of a brand new starter again. I'm not quite ready for that. It might be 1.21 when I do that, but I am starting to think maybe it's time. I've also been looking into a little bit of the 1.20 update. It is a bit more of an adventuring update, but I'm not really that bothered by it, I don't think. So I'm not going to actually go and explore this update that much. I mean, we got the trees and the flowers and stuff, which is kind of what I'm more bothered about, was this tree, because I can use the cherry blossom tree in the bee garden, so we'll do that. And I'm probably also going to build a mangrove tree in there as well, maybe. I don't know. I haven't 100% confirmed that just yet. I'll be honest though, I've not been overly creative lately. We went through like a huge drive of doing a lot of like terraforming stuff, and that seems to have filtered off a little bit. So I don't feel as creative as what I have in the last couple of months. But that's okay, because I really want to do like redstone projects and stuff. So that's like just something else that we can be doing, you know. That's kind of one of the beauties about this area, is that I've got quite a lot to do, so there's always something that I feel like I'm doing. Hey Buzz, how are you, sir? We are currently resource gathering now. Some of these sticks I'm going to be using for redstone torches. Where's the 500 pumpkin a minute AFK farm? I don't have one yet. We're doing a sugarcane farm at the moment. That's kind of like our main project, is to complete our sugarcane farm. I don't know how much sugarcane it will create a minute. Probably not that much, but you know, it'll be a little bit. We'll get a bit of sugarcane. I'm not overly bothered about building the biggest, most efficient farms in the game, just as long as I've designed the farms. That's always been my mantra, is if I want to do redstone projects, I kind of like to do my own redstone projects. I don't like copying off other people's tutorials and stuff. That being said, for a pumpkin / melon farm, I will absolutely be doing ill mangoes. Yeah, I'll be just doing that. It's just going to be so much easier just to do that. Or at least the version that I kind of created that was close to ill mangoes. But is just effectively ill mangoes. Auto wool farm once. Wouldn't mind seeing that again. Well, I've got a newer version of my auto wool farm. And now we can re-dye wool. You really only need a dye farm and then just like one type of wool, right? So I've got a really cool idea for an auto wool farm. And so that, it's in the works. So this pen over here, where I've just chopped down all those trees and where the cherry blossom tree is, that pen there, that's going to be an open sheep area, grazing land. This is going to be sheep grazing land. And there's going to be a little hut, and that will go down into a redstone. I think the hut needs to be somewhere around here. I think there's like a... maybe not like exactly here, but there is, underneath here, there is quite a big cavern. And I'm going to utilize that as a super huge wool farm, like to a big extent, because I really like the idea of just being OP on wool, like, because here's the thing, you can use wool for fuel as well, I think, right? So I might use that as a fuel source at some point. I think it burns. Am I right in thinking it burns? I might have made that up. I can't remember. Okay, I'm gonna save... I'm not gonna save any of it. I like carpet. Yeah, I mean, carpet's also good. Actually, that's a good point, because I do need black carpet to hide some of the lighting. So we do need some black dye, which we already have, so that's okay. I'm gonna dye 2 of those sheep black, and then we can get some black wool going. I don't need much, so it's not like a super huge project. Squid farm is easy. It is easy, correct. But I don't need loads of dye at the moment, so. So I'm not gonna do a squid farm. Not yet. I mean, I've got so many farms that I need to do first. I need to get an iron farm going. It is. That's exactly what I need to do. Okay, so we're gonna compost the majority of this because I don't want too many trees. Great, I got 3 bone meal from that. I probably need like an auto composting machine as well, instead of doing this. There we go, 4. Instead of doing it that way, I should probably just do an auto composting farm. I've never made an iron farm. I think I know how, I just never did it. Yeah, I quite like doing iron farms. I don't know where I'm gonna do the iron farm though, but I do need to do one very soon because I have nothing. I have nothing in terms of iron income. It's all from mining, and I'm gonna tap that resource very, very quickly with the project that I'm working on, right? Because I need a lot of pistons and a lot of hoppers. So. And a lot of minecarts, so that's a lot of iron, and a lot of rails. So it's a lot of iron, right? Like, so I will need to do an iron farm at some point, even if it's just a short, small, temporary iron farm on the above world, that sort of thing. Which I might do. I might do like, wow. I've got shulker boxes here filled with that stuff. Gonna sort the poppies out and store them for, you know, red dye? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'll only need like a small amount of red dye. I'm not gonna need loads. And actually, probably not, because I'll probably just make like a bone meal farm with this plant or something like that to get red dye. So probably not. I'll probably just bone meal the poppies. The poppies can get turned into bone meal, and we'll get a small supply of bone meal. So that's probably what I'm going to do with the iron farm. Right. What I want to do, I want to trade with my villagers. Get some sticks going. What time is it? It's 3:30. Okay, noted. We'll go into the nether after I've done this trading. Yeah, they sure do love their sticks. At the moment, it's the only kind of like renewable resource system that I've kind of got, or semi-renewable resource, actually very renewable resource system that I've kind of got to get emeralds. Oh, I'm meant to be healing my Silk Touch pick. And I've only got 2 villagers that will trade the sticks. One of them has been cured. Zombified and cured, so. Ow. I mean, the main focus that I want here is I want to heal my pick. So let's buy some bottle of enchanting with the emeralds. We don't need the emeralds for anything, so we'll buy the bottle of enchanting, and that will give us more levels for the trade, and then even more levels to throw down on the ground for the pick itself. Do you know what would be really cool is a walking in, like a redstone contraption where you walk in to like a booth and those bottles of enchanting were just dispensed on you really, really quick, like loads of them just like massively dispensed. So it fixes like one item of tooling, so I don't have to keep doing this. But then obviously I'd have to keep trading for the stuff anyway, so it's kind of doesn't quite make sense. I don't want a stack of crafting tables. No. I don't want that. Don't do that. Almost healed my pick, which is great. Crafting tables are fuel. Expensive fuel. Okay, so he's now locked out. We'll be locked out for the rest of the day. Let's get some more bottle of enchanting. And then some more bottles of enchanting. Whoops. And that's enough to cure my pick. Perfect. That was all I was kind of bothered about, was curing up my pick. Everything else is secondary. So let's go and put the rest of the sticks in the woods and stuff away, and we can use that a little bit more later. Oh, we don't... I've broken down too many planks by the looks of it. It's a little bit annoying. Maybe I can just like throw them in here and there should be room. Yep, there's room. Cool. Okay, so we're going into the nether. So, what I want to take with me into the nether, we'll put the axe away. I want to keep the shovel and the pick. I don't need the hoe with me in the nether. Maybe. I mean, I can always get it out if I wanted it. Nether quartz. I don't want to take that with me. May as well free that space up. I do want one of these golden helmets though, so I don't really want to get rid of my protection though, so I might just leave the golden helmets, and if I'm struggling we can always get more. Maybe we want to use the smite sword though. Maybe not. Yeah, I think that's everything, and then I'm going to take those 2 shulker boxes for everything that we want. So, number 1 on the list is, I guess, blackstone. We've also got to get glowstone. We've also got to get gold, and oh! Sweet! He's gonna aggravate all of the piglins. And gonna give me experience. And gold. And also rotten flesh. That's pretty cool. So, in order for me to get blackstone, I need an area I want, is it basalt deltas that have blackstone? Oh look, there's a ender pearl over here as well. What is going on with the nether right now? I got some spectral arrows in there, I forgot about those. I've got some blackstone already in here, but we need a lot more than that. But I'm trying to think, where was the... where do you get... naturally, where do you get the... where do you naturally get the blackstone from? What is it? The basalt deltas over there? The magma slime spawner little things made of blackstone. They are made of blackstone, yes. I think the nearest one is like way over there though, so. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I also want some quartz, so we'll just mine the nearest vicinity with quartz. We also need glowstone too, so I guess we go up to there and get the glowstone, and I will use this blackstone as a pillar block. I heard you. I mean, I've got to kind of go in that direction, I think. So I think the blackstone is in the basalt deltas, right? Oh! Hold on, I'm going to stick around here because all of the... oh, did they kill the golem? They might have killed him. Yeah, look, the golem's dead. Okay, well, that was free stuff, so. Free levels for a little bit. Yeah, so let's kind of like pillar up there. We'll get some of the... glowstone that's up there. Oh, hi. What? How? I shot the thing, damn it. Yeah. Send it back. Yes. 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 That was worth it. That was definitely worth it. Anyway, what was I doing? Return to sender. I did. I got the return to sender thing. Yep. So we definitely want this glowstone. So let's get as much of this as possible. Ugh. Having it drop on the floor is actually very annoying. Don't do the one below your feet. And yeah, I did see that kitty over there. Stupid nether cats. Oh, there is fire down there as well, so I should have cleared that really before I started breaking this. It's fine, don't worry about it. It's not like it's a finite resource or anything. Yeah, I should have cleared the fire away before I started breaking all of this stuff down. Because I'm pretty sure some of it will have fallen in there. Oh well. Yeah, so some of it definitely I've lost, but that's fine. Okay, so that was tedious and annoying. Alright, let's do some more tedious and annoying stuff now. Well, I need a lot of glowstone because I want to make the redstone lamps, right? We've got to get quite a lot of those. But the first thing I think I really want to focus on getting is the blackstone. So let's head over to the basalt delta over there and we'll get some blackstone. Because I think it's here where... Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. So I think, if I remember correctly, yes, it does. So this is where the blackstone comes from. And we're just going to have to go through and just mine it like as best we can. And if we start getting attacked by these... I'm going to put on my gold helmet. In fact, I'm going to do that. I'm going to pull the trigger on that. We're going to put on our gold helmet. There we go. Should make me a little bit safer, so... Oh, right. Oh, Jesus Christ. And he broke my gold helmet, didn't he? Ah. Well, I have another one. Yeah, it kind of doesn't matter if I've got gold on, because whenever I open a chest... or break a chest, they're going to attack anyway. Oh well. It is what it is. It's fine. We'll deal with it. Right, let's just, we'll go around and we'll collect as much of this black stone as we can. How deep are we right now? 49, okay. Any storage thing that has 27 item slots, I know. So, including ender chests and shulker boxes and what I should do, I should get fire resistance potion in my hand there, so I don't burn to death. Got a nice deep bit of blackstone here actually. This is quite good. And some quartz too. Because this isn't dangerous in the nether. And some gold. I'm not so bothered by basalt. I think you can make basalt generators, right? I'm not quite sure how, but I think you can create a basalt generator. So if I really wanted basalt, which I currently don't, I can make a generator for it anyway, so. Ice, soul sand, and lava. Interesting. I mean, I definitely care more about the blackstone, let's be honest. And these little pockets are actually really interesting to mine out anyway, so I'm actually quite enjoying this, because this is exploring the nether in a way I didn't think I ever would. Just mining out the blackstone. This is the first time I've actually mined for blackstone before. Usually, whenever I've needed it, I've traded it with piglins, or I have purchased it from a shop, if it's on a server. I've never actually mined it out before. But this is, I'm quite enjoying this. I'm quite enjoying it. Death Kitty's back. Because it just seems to, like, go on and on and on, right? I was right in thinking that the Basalt Delta was definitely the best place for this. Because I could go to a bastion and, like, take down a bastion itself. Like, that is a possibility. You could do that. But then, number one, you've got to fight the bastion, which I don't really feel like doing. And number two, a lot of that is, like, blackstone bricks, I think. I don't think it's actual blackstone itself. So you're kind of limited, because you can't, like, uncraft the blackstone bricks. The fun of finding a lava puddle. I know. It's like, any moment I could mine away a block and there's a lava puddle above me. At any moment that could happen. It's kind of like a gamble. I don't usually explore the nether in this way, so it's quite an interesting little thing to do, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the little thrill I'm getting from it. Got some more quartz too. I think that's got all the blackstone there, but we do have some more here. Very good, very good. Getting some more, getting some more. You know what's really scary when you accidentally hit the quartz and it just goes. It's like, no, slow down. Slow down. Don't need it that quick. Question: if you have haste, a haste beacon, can you mine through blackstone instantly, or does it work more like deep slate? Let you test? Okay. Well, the way to test it is mine a block of blackstone and mine a block of normal stone and see if it's the same speed, right? If it takes longer to mine the blackstone, like the speed that it would take to mine cobblestone, for instance, because deep slate and cobblestone, they're both mined at the same speed, whereas stone is mined slightly quicker, right? Which is why you can do insta mining with stone with a haste 2 beacon. So that's the way to test it. You don't have to like actually put up a beacon in the nether. Or I mean, you could also just place the beacon and put down the different blocks and okay. Found one. There we go. Got rid of the sword. Yeah, it's instant. Cool. So it's insta mining, so that's quite dangerous then. But good to know, good to know. Hey, Red, how's it going? I'm about to finish Minecraft. Just like a 2-minute warning. In 2 minutes, I'm going to turn off Minecraft. I'm going to stop what I'm doing. Probably log out in the nether itself. Let me get all this. And we're going to switch over to some Dungeons and Dragons. Hey Finn, how are you, by the way? What have you been up to? It has cooled down in my room. It's now 24 degrees centigrade in my room. And it's also... That was funny. That was funny. Nope. I think I'm pushing my luck a little bit, so let's get out. Skedaddle. Which way did I come? Might have been this way. It wasn't this way, but it is a valid way, a valid exit, I guess. Beacon beams can go through bedrock, I know. Yes, they can. Because bedrock counts as a an air block, weirdly enough. So bedrock counts as an air block, so you can put a beacon beam through it. It's the same way as glass, right? Like if you put a glass over the beacon, it doesn't actually affect it. Or bamboo, which we found out. Not bamboo. I mean, not the bamboo. I mean the scaffolding, which is made from bamboo. That's what I was thinking about. Double slab is the same. Is it? Is it? I have to check that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that a double slab will let a beacon light through. I don't believe you. Ah, yes, the paradox of material stronger than anything. But yes, you can have a beacon in the nether. It is possible. You just have to make sure that you clear it to bedrock on the top. Or you could build it above the bedrock on the top. If you wanted to break the game, you could absolutely do that. I don't like doing that though, because for me, well, okay, so I've definitely done it before, right? Like we've done it before. I'll be the first to admit that. I've broken bedrock and I've got onto the roof of the Nether. You know, that's definitely something I've done. Beacons have infinite range up, but have only 50 down. They have infinite range up? Are you sure, Animal? I thought it was also 50 up. Or is that something that it used to be and then the mechanics changed? That it might be a mechanic change, but I thought it was 50 up and down for beacons. It's always been infinite up. Huh. I never knew it then. I might have to test that. I've got to admit, I've never really had the need of having a beacon up in the sky though, so maybe that's why. But I mean, then really, like, what you would do, just do it at the bottom of the ground and build it up, I guess. Put the blackstone away so it frees up my inventory so I'm not just dropping crap everywhere. Okay, alright, well, I went over my 2-minute warning for finishing the stream, so we're going to finish the Minecraft segment there. I'm actually just going to log out. Yeah, I know that's dangerous. But I'm going to head and get something to eat real quick. We'll set up Dungeons and Dragons, and hopefully we'll get going in about 10 minutes, maybe 15, probably more likely 20, because I'm always slow at setting up. But I'll aim to get it going as quickly as possible. Right, I'll be back in a... are you going to remember how to get home the next time you log in? Yeah, I should be able to. I know where that Basalt Delta is, Kath. I've been there a few times. It's not that far. So I should be able to get home fairly quickly. And I will next log in. It will be off stream anyway, probably. I'll probably do some more of that mining off stream at some point. Right. Be back in a sec. Ciao!